7-2 Daystar. It's a beautiful evening here in South Korea, just about as good as it gets. Low 20s in the evening, sunny, clear, animals everywhere, just awesome. I wanted to sew up some loose ends on a couple of recent videos that I did. One that I wanted to address Dr. David Theissen. You know, I don't know what his doctorate's in. It might be in divinity, it might be in something else. If it is in something else, he's one of the most amazing cases. He's like Kurt Wise class. You know who Kurt Wise is? Kurt Wise is a PhD in Harvard. I think he received his PhD in geology at Harvard University. His thesis advisor was none less than Stephen Jay Gould. Yet, he is a fundamentalist, literalist, a biblical literalist, and a young earth creationist. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But he manages to do that because he's perfectly just compartmentalized his mind, and he says if it goes against the Bible, it's wrong. And yet he manages to do science. Pretty amazing. Human psychology can stretch itself around that sort of belief system. But regardless, I digress. Dr. David Theissen wrote me a response and gave me the link to it eventually. It took a little while of convincing him that I wasn't going to rag on him and I wasn't going to be a jerk about it. But when I read his response, a lot of it was pretty typical stuff that you expect for creationist apologetics. But he was at such an extreme that I didn't really want to spell out his beliefs to the rest of the world. Because there was, frankly, there was just no polite way to do it. Just to accurately describe this guy's belief system would be, I think, to open him up to ridicule. So, I was thinking of a different route. What I'm thinking, more broadly, and open to any Christian viewers, because, that's another issue. I lost my email that I was corresponding with Dr. Theissen through my Hotmail account. I lost my Hotmail account when I traveled to Canada because I logged in with a different address. So Hotmail blocked me, and then it asked me my question that's supposed to get your account recovered, and I had no idea. That was 12 years ago. I had no idea what the answer was. So, oh well. Maybe that's an issue I can deal with in another video. Back to Dr. Theissen. And others. The thing, and I can tell you how I would have said it when I was a Christian. If you have a virtue, the virtues, well-known virtues. One of them is faith. Faith is a virtue. Why? Does that make any sense? Why would you make faith a virtue? Because in essence, faith is believing without a really good reason, or at least without a reason that you can verify. So why would a God that's supposed to be epitomized by wisdom make chief among the virtues being unwise? I'd be really curious on how Christians would address that. How would have I addressed that? I would have just said, no, of course not. Of course God doesn't want us to be unwise. He wants us to be wise, but he wants us to have faith. And faith, then I guess I would rephrase the question, how is faith wise? How could it ever be wise to believe something for no particularly good reason at all? So that's my only question back for the Dr. Theissens and other Christians that I'm having a dialogue with on the internet. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Oh, it's a beautiful one. Freaking awesome. I love the fall in Korea. The weather is at its best. Alright, anyways, later.